Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today it's just going to be a short video. 9.2 just came out on the PTR and I looked on Wowhead before it came up and there was these new OP trinkets and I just wanted to make a video on it and get people talking about it and get people's different opinions. I had to turn off the sound effects because people are literally spamming these toys, so if you don't hear anything I apologize. I did leave the music on, but yeah, that's why you're not hearing anything, because people are just being loud and obnoxious with the toys. So, yeah, there's 5 new PvP trinkets, and one of them is particularly interesting, but I'm going to go over all of them. The first one is drain up to 23% absorption from all nearby enemies over 3 seconds, then unleash it in a 20-yard cone in front of you as healing absorption. So I'm not sure if this is kind of like similar to the Maledict trinket. I don't think it is. Maybe I'm just like not understanding it that much. But it appears kind of like similar to a Dragon's Breath, and it just does damage back to the target. I guess it's not a healing absorption, so I guess it's not like Maledict. But I don't really particularly see this one being like used a lot. I don't know, could just be me, but having to go in front of somebody then use it, I just don't particularly care for those trinkets. But that's my personal opinion. So I don't know. I don't see this too impressive, but let me know in the comment section down below if I'm wrong about that. I'm just going based off personally seeing this right now, but yeah. So next up is the Eternal Aegis. I'm probably gonna say these wrong, so I apologize in advance. Activate defenses, absorbing 50% of all magic damage taken up to 27%. Obviously it's probably gonna go higher if you upgrade it. And cosmic damage is fully absorbed, so the cosmic damage trinkets, which you're going to be seeing in the future, even absorbs that as well. This is obviously going to be good against casters like Locks, Mages, etc. and Shadow Priests, which Shadow Priests are probably going to be so insane this patch with the double legendary, but yeah, this will probably be good against them, so I could see this one being used. Next up is the Gladiator's Resonator. Again, I apologize if I say these wrong. I have never been good at pronouncing things. Throw the Cosmic Resonator, which explodes after 4 seconds, dealing 19,000 cosmic damage split between all nearby enemies. I just don't think this is going to be as good. It increases the more enemies it's used on, but it's like one of those things where you could just like walk out of. Yes, you can CC somebody, but I just don't see this being good compared to like this one where you'll be using against casters and stuff. So I just don't see this being really that good at all. Next up is Echoing Resolve, and the duration of incoming crowd control effects is increased by 20% and does not stack with similar effects. When affected, protects the caster from the next spell eruption and crowd control. So it's kind of like a trade-off. You'll be immune to a spell interrupt and a crowd control after the first one, but you'll be eating CC for 20% longer. So I'm not really sure how to feel about this one. I personally would rather not sit in another crowd control, but I guess for arenas when you're getting dispelled, it'll be obviously more useful. But yeah, for me personally, I don't really like being sitting in another crowd control, but I could definitely see it being useful. So, and last but not least, the trinket that everybody is currently talking about is Fastness Resolve, and once you use this, you protect yourself from spell interruption and crowd control effects similar to the other one, except it's not after you're CC'd. You just use this. It's a 3-minute cooldown and persists for 30 seconds. You will be immune to crowd control and a spell interruption for 3. So once people use 3 of them, so against Rogue, this will be insane. So that's a +1 to me. But there's some pros and there's probably a lot more cons to this trinket. One is I feel like it's gonna make healers some god mode. I already hate healers enough as it is, but being immune to crowd control as a healer and immune to interrupts on top of that just seems quite insane. I mean, 3 minutes is kind of long. I'm used to those 3 minutes, but yeah, being immune to interrupts and crowd control, this makes Convoke insane. I say this is a druid main. I don't play Convoke anymore. I've switched off a long time ago, but I don't know. I may have to switch back this patch, but yeah, that's gonna make Convoke insane. Healer's gonna be insane. There's probably just so many classes that you can just go wham, and just nuke somebody. Like, for example, a lot of people are talking about rats, windwalkers that can just pop their one shot and use their trinkets, just melt people without being CC'd at all, interrupted. So this trinket has some pros, but I feel like it does have a lot of cons, and I just want to get a lot of more people like attention on this trinket. So I want you guys to let me know what you guys think of this trinket. I will admit the only pro is I love screwing rogues over. Anything that makes rogues suffer is like a +1 in my book. So I would love this trinket just for that. But then I think of all the cons that are gonna come with that. So I don't know, guys. But obviously this is the first day the PTR is up. There will be a lot of changes. But you know, it's best to talk about it now and see if Blizzard will kind of do anything about it. Who knows? But yeah, and then on top of that, also for those that don't know, the PvP set bonus for level 60 has changed this patch. Before war mode, before I turned on war mode here, I had like 58k health, and then I switched on to war mode and I jumped up to 66k. I mean, obviously my other gear scales up with me, so it does give a lot of health. And I was talking about before where warlocks and stuff will probably be over 100k this patch. I definitely believe it, because the unranked is currently 3 item levels higher than duelist this season. So, as you guys can see. So, that covers up what I wanted to talk about in this video. So, let me know what you guys think. I'd be very interested in hearing what you guys think in the comment section about the trinkets, the changes, and I'll see you guys later.